Hi, Jeannette Kingsbury here with the Central Vermont Chamber of Commerce. This week's Member Spotlight interview is with Andrea Jackson from the Elm Street Chop Shop. And hi Andrea.
Hi Jeannette.
Thanks for joining us today.
Absolutely.
And for being a chamber member.
Yes.
And being part of our community. So today we'd like you to tell us about the shop. Tell us how you got started in this.
Wow. Well, I started 20 years ago. I was working in salons, and I got an opportunity to work at Norwich Barbershop with a woman up there, and they were working here during summers.
Mm-hmm.
And so when a job opened up, she said, you should go down there and work because you're great with the guys and cutting, with the clippers, because, when you're in a salon, you just mostly are using your scissors and,
Mm-hmm. So you had the talent and the knack and
yeah,
nice.
Personality, I
And
guess.
Of course.
So I came here part-time and thought, well, I'll give it a shot, and I've been here ever since.
And here you are a couple decades later, huh?
Yeah, then I bought it.
Yeah, nice. And when did you buy it? When did you purchase the shop?
It is 7 years, actually, this week.
Mm-hmm.
Was when I
Nice.
signed the papers and got my name and got my logo in the window.
And you just altered the name of the shop just a
Yes.
little?
Yep. Yep.
Very nice.
Just one word.
And tell us the history of this establishment.
This has been here for over 60 years. It was originally owned by the Boviers. They were a family, and then they hired John LaRose, who was my boss when I started here 20 years ago, and he was still working here at the time. He had bought it from them.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit.
And so he was only working part-time back then, and there was a couple other barbers in between. And so I was working here just kind of under their wing. They
Right.
kind of showed me the ropes and
Mm-hmm.
had to work my way back up, so to speak.
And now you the big boss applesauce.
That's right.
All right.
It used to be no one would sit in my chair. They'd be afraid. They were like, yeah, I'm going to wait for one of them. And I'd be like, okay.
You're the kid that ate lunch alone.
I know, right? I'll just sit here twiddling my thumbs. It's all good.
So now, and how is this structured? Am I to believe that it's walk-in only? And
Yes.
And, yes.
And
And
it's always been a walk-in barbershop. Just you walk in.
so obviously that formula works for
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I mean, with
Very
COVID,
nice.
everything had to kind of change a little bit, so we had to kind of.
No, so you're saying barbershop predominantly, is it mostly men that come into your shop?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably 90-10, I'd say,
Yeah.
as far as like gentlemen customers. But we do have quite a few women that come in just want a haircut.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, we'll cut men, women, children, whoever wants to come in and get a haircut.
Very nice.
Minus pets.
Mine.
No dog grooming.
Yeah, a little different
Yeah.
genre, huh?
But pets can come in, right? I have dog treats.
Well, that's very accommodating.
I actually have a lot of dogs that'll walk by that have been in the shop
Mhm.
before, and they instantly will come to the door to stop, be like, hey, she's got goodies in there.
Yeah, they're just like me, food driven.
Look up the eyebrows.
So in all the years, Andrea, have you ever thought about relocating your shop, or are you so satisfied and happy with being here on Elm Street, Montpelier?
I love being in Montpelier. I know a lot of customers have mentioned like opening a shop in Waterbury or opening a shop in Barrie or anywhere, because I have a ton of customers from out of the area, that, especially in Waterbury, up that way in Waitsfield. I have a ton of
My
customers
daughter's
from Waitsfield,
third birthday
Stowe,
on Saturday.
Waterbury.
I'm really worried about the
There
weather.
isn't really anything getting up there anymore, so
We rented
people
her
are
a
always
jumpy
saying
house.
that, but
Did you? Yeah.
I like Montpelier.
She is
I-
all gung
I've
ho.
always been here. I like
we can have
the businesses in town.
Mhm.
Everybody's so friendly, and
Well,
It's a nice feel here.
It is
I
a
like
nice
doesn't
feel.
it?
Yeah.
And you know, when the state is working,
Mhm.
you know, we have a lot of walk-in business. You know, on people's breaks and lunches, they'll come by.
Right.
You know, call, see if we're busy, so they can just scoot over. They can walk by and see, oh, she's not busy. I'm gonna pop in and get a haircut.
Right.
So,
Easy
I mean,
peasy.
it is nice. And
Yeah.
I love the vibe in Montpelier.
Yeah, me too. So, and, you know, and all those customers that are clamoring for you to open in a different place,
Yes.
obviously you're just that darn good and they'll be coming to you. So you can keep your feet planted, right?
Exactly. I like Montpelier. Yeah. It's a good spot.
That's why that personality plus kicks in. right?
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Absolutely.
And I am going to pop in that chair and get a trim.
Perfect.
Okay. Thanks. So as a matter of fact, we have a real live action customer in the chair right now. And his zippered mouth friend is going to give us his testimonial. So,
I just want to say that my husband is finicky about crowds and having a lot of people around, and one of the beautiful things about being here on Elm Street in Montpelier
Mhm.
is that we can zip by, see how busy it is, see what's going on, and come in for an excellent haircut at a very reasonable price. So we are satisfied, happy customers.
oh, thank you so much for sharing that with us. And how long have you been patronizing this establishment?
2 years.
Very nice. Well, thank you so much, and I'm glad you brought that to my attention.